what's up? So I was gonna clean this off, but I really didn't want to. We have had the driest summer I have ever experienced in Oklahoma, and it just recently rained the other day. Anyways, let's get to it. What's important is what's behind the hatch. I go to a couple car shows a year. It's hard to stand out. I wanted to do something different, and I really didn't want to change the overall appearance of my car because I like it the way it is right now, even though there are future plans for that later on down the road. The easiest way for me to be able to customize my car and not really mess with anything on the outside is the hatch space, the trunk floor. So if you can recall, I'll show you a picture right here. About a year ago, I did a wood floor, and I used it out of an old gymnasium floor from Tulsa that had been retired. We recycled it, or upcycled it, I guess, and made a floor. I would have taken it out and just put the factory floor back in, but my compressor or something down below was too tall for that. So I may eventually figure out a way around that, but as of right now, it just stayed out, and I built this on top of the gym floor that I have. I will open the hatch and show you what I have done. So as you can see, this is if you haven't gotten it so far, it's a Happy Gilmore theme trunk space. I have equipped it with AstroTurf, a putting hole, a couple of golf balls, a miniature hockey stick, a Bruins jersey, and a couple of the most important pieces that I like the best, an alligator, and the air tank, which I painted, and then I put just tap it in over it in vinyl, as well as the Titleist Mark 7.5, which is the version of this GTI. I am actually shooting on the Fuji right now. The focus is a little bit different, so I'm sorry if it's awful, but I wanted to try video on this camera because I think it's a lot better than the T6i, so I'm getting used to it. But let me tell you how I did it, if anybody wants to do it out there. First and foremost, I put down foam board under the AstroTurf, which looks like this. It is, let's see here, 2 pieces. It came in 2 pieces. I used 2, so I bought 2 packs. It's 0.4 inches by 11.9 by 47.8. So it's almost half an inch thick. And I cut it out and I placed it under here. I think I cut it in 3 strips, 1, 2, 3, and didn't really worry about putting it there, just because I didn't want to unscrew that and mess with everything, because I knew I would mess something up if I took it out and tried to put it back in. So I avoided that. After I put the foam in, I started to cut the AstroTurf, which I got this for like 35 bucks off of Amazon, and I ended up getting enough that I could also use it under my doormat in my front yard, or my front porch. So after I did that, like I mentioned, I cut this, and whenever I got to these pieces right here, I ended up cutting back here. So you can't see it, which is fine, but I cut that so it could go around the air tank. After that, I had some gaps, and I got AstroTurf tape, which I taped to the cardboard, or the styrofoam. If I've said cardboard up until this point, I meant styrofoam. And then I went in and just filled some pieces right here. I still have a little bit better job that I want to do around, just to cover like that tape that I can see right there. I have some spots right there, but I will fix that up before I go to Eureka at the end of the month. So after that, I ended up getting the alligator. I got the miniature hockey stick off of Facebook Marketplace. I had this for at my house already because I have a putting green in my game room. I already had the Bruins jersey. I bought it at the thrift store because I wanted to resell it, and then I ended up keeping it. And then of course I just painted over the tank that I had that had kind of the distressed look, and I have a Cricut, so I put the vinyl on there. Overall, pretty easy project. It was a little tedious at times, and it took probably maybe 2.5 hours cumulatively, but it was pretty easy. I also printed this out today to kind of wrap everything together with the Happy Gilmore theme. It says Happy Volkswagen on it, and I put that on the putting green flag. So that is it. That's what I've done. I might customize the golf balls to say something or have a Volkswagen logo on them. I haven't wholly decided yet, but so again, Happy Gilmore theme, that's what I've swapped to. Bruins jersey, tank with the vinyl, flag with the vinyl, putting green, the actual AstroTurf or putting turf, the miniature hockey stick, which if you don't know, he uses a hockey stick to putt, wow. And then the alligator over there that takes Chubb's hand. I may have shown you guys this already, but I went ahead and put my Instagram handle right here. So when people are looking at my floor and my setup at car shows, they're able to easily see my Instagram handle, since everything on the window would be covered since it's open. I had not seen this. There may be people out there who have done it, but they haven't posted it where I could find it online. This is it. This is my new setup. I will probably run this for the unforeseen future. I have the Yukon to haul stuff, so I don't really need to have room back here or even put down the seats. I appreciate you guys watching, and stick around for more GTI content.